I will go against the main narrative about splitting Earth. And I would say right now, no one is disappearing, the Earth is not splitting, and no one will die because of it. Okay, what I said right now is really extreme. It's not like that. The truth is that we can say Earth is splitting, it's changing, something is happening, but the main narrative is crazy. The main narrative is creating a fear around it, and quite intense fear I can feel. So this is the reason I'm making this video, to calm you down, to show you another option you have and we have as a collective. Okay, first of all, what's going on for those who aren't familiar with it. There is a narrative that Earth is splitting into two timelines, one negative and one positive. It's really very simplified point of view, because the truth is that each of us is living on our own timeline, you know, and we've got like endless timelines that we can choose from, you know. So it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense that the Earth is splitting into only two versions, which one is negative, and from some sources, that's the reason why I'm doing this video, it's so negative, it's apocalyptic, you know. It's like the people who stay or who choose or will be on the really negative timeline on Earth, they will be lost. Like really nuclear war or something, like AI, slavery, whatever, the worst scenario you can imagine. And the people, they choose or they will be on the positive timeline Earth. They will live, let's say, on heaven, in heaven on Earth. Okay? Can you feel it? Can you really, if you feel it, this narrative, it's based on separation and fear, to be honest. And I don't agree with it, because there's no way there's going to be split only in two Earths. The information I've got is that the source decided to end extreme duality. What does it mean? I'll show you how it worked in past of 3D, and how it should be, how I perceive if it should be, how I understand it should be when the extreme duality ends. So, extreme duality in the past is like this. Imagine this, I don't know, this field, you know, from one extreme to another extreme. You can imagine yourself in here, in individual, from individual perspective, so on individual level. In here, we've got heaven and earth, the best possibility timeline you can imagine. And in here, the worst timeline, like really apocalyptic timeline. Everybody dies, the earth will be destroyed, and whatever, all universe will be destroyed. And you, as individual, you can choose endless, literally endless, like limitless timelines in between, in this field, you know, in this radius. And that's how it was in the past. And now, you know, this is how it works. So this was extreme duality for individual, on individual level, and for collective, it's the same. As a collective, we, on the base our collective vibration, we choose a timeline or the field or the radius. You know, we choose, like in collective, in the extreme duality, we were more like this, you know, it's like extremely bad and okay, fine, it's quite good life. Yes, we can say this. And this was collective, field, where we were able to move and choose a timeline. Now we going more like this, and the source said or decide there will stop, or there will be no more extreme duality. So the field radius goes like this for collective, and every being will choose realities in this radius, if it makes sense. So now it's like from, oh, the life is really good, my needs are met, and stuff like this, to heaven on earth. This is how I perceive it. This is how it should be now or near future. Okay? So, if you take this and you really simplify the point of view, you can say the earth will split into 2 timelines. But against this narrative, I would say 2 timelines, like heaven on earth and quite a good life. Peaceful, ordinary life on earth. And the truth is, every being on earth can choose everything, any possible timeline in between, if it does make sense. That's the truth. So no, only 2 timelines. There is limitless timelines in this. Ouch. If it doesn't make sense. Okay, so the thing is, I want to calm you down. I want to dissolve this fear about time splitting. It is happening because we are moving from 3D to 5D, from separation to unity. But it won't be this extreme apocalyptic timeline on Earth. In my opinion, there's no way. And please take what resonate, leave the rest, because what is true for me doesn't have to be true for you. I can see it in my reality based on what I'm experiencing, what information come to me, what I'm sensing. Okay, I'm just giving you inspiration, how you can create your own reality. And the second thing I wanna mention is my friend. She asked me, or she told me, I don't want to lose my people, and she meant family, friends, because of this split. She said, I don't want to lose them. I don't think it's going to be like this, because, and I don't think it's going to be so extreme, or it's something we should fear, because we are experiencing all our lives the separation of timelines. That's it. It's always been like this. But the difference between how it was and now is that we are starting to see it. We are starting to be aware of it. That is happening, the separation of timelines in our lives. And how does it look like? It looks like when, for example, the best example is when your relationship with whoever ends. This is timeline separation, literally. So imagine, you go to basic school with best friend, your best friend. You spend 9 years, or how long your basic school is, together. And then after the basic school, you go to high school, but you've got different high school than your friend has. You go to different high schools and you meet different people there. You start to do different hobbies there, and so does your friend. And it's like natural timeline separation. You walk your own path, she walks or he walks her own path, and they might just separate. That's it. And it happens all your life. Sometimes it's really rough, sometimes it's really hard, painful. Try to understand that was extreme duality. Now we're moving towards this, towards there's gonna be duality, but it's gonna be really like gentle, say, yeah, let's say gentle. It's not going to be that extreme. So even those timeline splits can be really soft, gentle, let's say, and this is what we're going through right now. And if you're on this video, it's for you, and you can create this earth split very, very gentle, very, soft, very, it doesn't have to be that radical or drastic, you can create your own reality. And the thing is, I was a little bit playing with it, how it's gonna be when we will be in 5D. And what popped up in my mind, it was like, we will be like our guides to us right now, they know about us, they're watching, they have contact with us, but we're not able to have contact with them, from 3D. Some of us already can. They are not always, sometimes just in some moments or meditation, but it's getting better and better. And this is it, when we will be in 5D, the 5D is about unity. That logically, there can be separation. And the narrative about your loved ones will go to 3D and they will die, it's separation, like whole separation and fear, So it doesn't make sense to me. When we will go to 5D, we in fact will start perceiving realms we couldn't see before. So afterlife, other dimensions. So it doesn't make sense to me that we will lost a contact with our loving ones, with our friends, with our family, that they won't be able yet to go to 5D. It doesn't make sense to me. And from the perspective of 3D people that will stay, I had two, let's say, scenarios how they can perceive if we go to 5D. The first is they just will forget us, like we were never existing. But it's again based on separation. So I don't think, or I don't choose the scenario. And the second scenario is like it's happening already in here. It's like with that friends from the basic school, that you go to another high school and she or he goes to another high school. You still knows. You still like, about that friend. She knows or he knows about you. He can ask somebody, how are you doing? Or, he or she can get information about you, about your life, and he or she would know, oh, he's good, great, we had such a great experience, time together on basic school. He will think of you in a loving way, but he let you live. You just won't be in his close world anymore. But you would know about each other. That's it. So this is the second scenario, which I prefer, and I trying to create until something better comes. So just for inspiration, just take it or leave it. But I think it might be like this, So in the end, I just want to say, don't be afraid of earth splitting. It will be better for all of us. I really believe that. Source ends extreme duality, so everything, everyone is going to be, everything's going to be better. I really believe it. And there is a way how to do it very gently, just for the best good of all. The source, I feel it. Source wants it this way. It's just waiting for us. Will we allow it? Because there is still lots of people, and even around me, that they are like more like, I don't know what to say. Hey, I wish they won't go there because they're not trying enough. They're not doing what I'm doing. Understand? It's understandable, but it leads nowhere. We. It's only my perspective. Take it or leave it. But I feel this is not how the 5D works. And I don't want, to be honest, I don't want 5D to work like this, because it's always, again, it's separation. It's separation. I know they maybe not doing this, but and as much as you do, and maybe in your eyes they don't deserve it, but 5D is unconditional love. It's like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Everybody, even if he's not trying, should go there. My opinion. Take it or leave it. So thank you for watching this video. Just let me know in the comments, how do you experience the earth split? If it's gentle, if it's okay for you, if it's already happening, if you experience relationships ending. Just share with me, and we'll see in the next video. Thank you for watching.